her last 8 games.
You know, their willingness to wait a little bit and really try to get to executing an open shot is going to be pretty darn important tonight for the Utes.
Rebounds in so many games this year, 4 of her last 6. Averaging 11 a game during that time. Kyra Evans swoops through to make it 5-2.
Yes, I think Baylor will let Utah play one-on-one in the post. They're not going to overhelp and let Utah play in-out to that three-point shot. And they need to make them play over the top of their defense tonight. Disrupt Utah defensively for Baylor. That's just the name of the game for them.
Van Geitenbeek to posting up Little Paige Bugs. Works hard in the paint against Walker. Scores it over the top and won 10 straight games. And they've won it by an average of 13 a game during that time. Over 10 a game during Big 12 play. Lonnie White to the rack, ends the scoring drought. A three-pointer on the way from Bella Fauntleroy. And Bella Fauntleroy.
10 minutes, so just kudos to Gavin and his staff.
What has impressed you most? Van Geitenbeek fires a 3 and hits. And Geitenbeek, routine done. Just came into the game. Bumps are not fouls tonight, Coach. Grace Foster for 3, and she picks up right where she left off back on Saturday.
You know, Otto just still has to learn what it's going to take to score against bigger players in this league. She's a freshman, and she has that lesson to still learn.
Dunn hits the jump shot.
If their shooting can match that.
Otto with that putback. Cuts it down to 1. There's Dunn from 3, and she hits. Dunn, 42.4% from distance.
Rim attack, and if she could gather at the end and give herself some options, and she might get to the free throw line.
Evans muscles it up and in. Utah cuts it to 2.
Be against the smaller Baylor lineup, so rather than having that 4-player with Reese Ross, having, at this point, a little bit smaller player. And, you know, you see Baylor just taking it to the rim a lot more, too. I don't think that they're probably, they probably just want to take advantage of their quickness and athleticism, see if they can take advantage by putting the ball on the floor and driving.
Snead goes over the top of it, cut off by Evans. And Geitenbeek throws back out to Scott. Clock down to 2. Scott backing up, White all over, fires a long one and hits it. She missed her previous 8 shots. And Wilkie up the court for the Utes. Right to the rim, Brooke Walker. Welcomed back to the starting lineup, but goes to Johnson straight away. Fauntleroy will try it again. Misfires again. The O-board back up and in by Little Paige Boggs, the 2-time all-conference star from the... Three-point hit is up and good from Talia Scott.
It's just a timeout possession to kind of keep that timeout special from happening from Utah, or if that is something that they're going to stay in.
Bella Fauntleroy, another three-pointer, her second of the night. This one's too far. Johnson grabs the board. They reset the shot clock. They got a fresh 20 out of this. Van Geitenbeek straight away. It's money. Van Geitenbeek, and they still lead by double digits.
There just hasn't been a consistent scoring spree for the Utes.
Little Paige Boggs puts an end to the drought, and the lead is back to 12. Van Geitenbeek and Baylor offensively back to work. Dunn, the jumper's good, and this has been the theme for Eugene Dunn, the timely playmaking. Dunn off the curl, hits another one.
Well, again,
Dunn.
There you have it. There you have it.
Shot clock at 5. Dunn has had the answer late in the clock many times. Stick gives it off, and Kayla Nelms scores it. At 8 points in the fourth quarter of that dramatic victory.
Well, that's all set up by the play of Dunn. She's just a sweet one. I could watch her play.
Talia Scott with 13 tonight. Gives it off. Little Paige Boggs. It will remain that way, most likely, as they're in command. Van Geitenbeek goes to Little Paige Boggs. An exclamation point here tonight for Baylor, now up 17. And Baylor continues to be undefeated in true road games. They win at Utah, and the defense flexed for all 40 minutes.